God. What is that?
It's Beckham. David Beckham cologne.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Does it make you talk like this? Captain of England?
Can I be of further assistance, sir?
I have all I need.
No, it makes me talk like this.
No, that's Rooney. That's Rooney cologne. So what's up with the play school goal?
Yeah. Listen, for those of you that don't know, I have an 18-month-old daughter, Everly, and my wife, who's not soccer mom, she appeared one time on Soccer Bros. Man, she will not let me play soccer with Everly. So what I've done is I've assembled a little goal here in the office. When my wife naps, I bring Everly into the office and train her secretly. Kick, kick, kick. No hands. Go!
So does Kathy watch Soccer Bros?
Yeah, she loves it.
So when she watches this episode,
right.
Also, quick shout out to Tim Miller, who went above and beyond and turned me on to some really interesting information about Pro-Rel.
My birthday was yesterday.
That's right, it was. Happy birthday, by the way.
As the cake was coming out and the candles were on the cake, I wish for this entire country to be blanketed with futsal fields.
Really?
Good morning.
Good morning, Poppy.
What's up, Poppy?
Hi, guys.
Hey, before we begin, I want to let you know that your segment from last episode was voted most popular, so congratulations on that.
Wow, wow.
Soccer parents are becoming much more sophisticated. They're realizing like the downside of pay to play, right?
Right.
Which maybe doesn't focus on development and maybe undermines the development of the kids at the top, because we're trying to make sure that everybody feels like the money they're investing is somehow, they're getting value for money. But if you spend enough time overseas in the academies there, you also have a challenge. I mean, it's ruthless and cutthroat. Because you're not paying, you're not seen as the client or the customer. It's like the opposite problem. You don't have much standing as a soccer parent. You're not paying them anything.
That's a very good point, because we can see the obvious problems with pay to play. I mean,
Right.
parents are spending thousands of dollars and piling up miles and travel, and the kids often get the short end of the stick or bad coaching. But at least, as you point out, they have some leverage because they're customers.
Yeah.
And the European system, it doesn't work out that way. I mean, it's obvious that they get a benefit in the sense that they're probably getting better coaching, more exposure. They're playing in
level of competition, level of featured player, level of teammate, level of coaching. I think we can. It has some downside for a lot of players.
You need more coaches. Bottom
Absolutely.
line, right? It's a very simple fix. And the idea that the clubs aren't willing to get creative and to go even outside of the club and ask a parent who has significant soccer experience to be an assistant, who oftentimes the parent won't even ask for any money, so it doesn't cost the club any additional funds to bring in an extra body to give the kids more attention. It's the most basic principle to fix this thing, but the clubs don't do it.
Absolutely. This would allow more individual attention. You could do so much more, if you had that.
The clubs don't hesitate to involve parents as managers.
Yeah,
Good
or
point.
to fundraise.
Right. Or to video.
They're asking us to do all sorts of other crap, right? But let's use you as an example. You have your A license. You're more qualified than the coach coaching your kid. Sometimes, right? If the coach came to you and said, hey, would you help me out with a session? would you do it?
Yeah, I do it in a heartbeat. I mean, it's complicated because when you have your kid out there,
of course it's complicated, but like if you're weighing what the value is for the group,
or you get a college kid who would do it
You're
for very little, who would be, they're doing some of the technical stuff. The system can be way more creative in trying to deal with the number one most important thing, which is the kids. The clubs have found a way to justify having a parent manager. If they think that doesn't create complexity, political complexity in the pay-for-play environment, they're deluding themselves.
Right. It creates the same type of complications than having a parent coach.
It is super hypocritical because, like, hey, you know what? We don't really want you to come and watch your kid play or train because it's distracting.
But go sell
a bunch of lottery tickets
and some candy bars for the team.
Now, in fairness to some of the team managers that I've had experience with, they've been amazing, and their kids have been amazing. So it's not always the case. Right. Our point is that it creates a political complexity, real or imagined.
Right.
No,
it's the same
no
thing as having a parent coach.
It's exactly the same thing. That's what we're saying.
It's time, right? It's time for a lot of this to be given more thought, and it doesn't have to be professional, but it has to be like professional grade thinking when it comes.
Yeah. Listen, just try it. Start with getting an extra coach. In the group. Okay, thanks for watching, Soccer Bros.